the thing that you guys focused on in the second half to get those last 2 touchdown drives? You guys had 4 yards going into 5 minutes left in the game, and then you lock in again and lead a comeback.
We just locked in on doing our job, and especially myself. I wasn't playing the best football I can play, and especially in those first 3 quarters. I was trying to force things, trying to do too much, not just trusting my receivers, trusting my O-line, and in that fourth quarter, 5 minutes left, those leaders on our team, those seniors, Branson, Kanante, Gavin, they got all of us together, and we just told everybody, do your job, trust each other, and we're going to be all right.
West Virginia's defense has largely stuffed the run game until the last 2 drives. You wound up having, I think, like 58 yards on those last 2. Was it just a matter of you saying, like, hey, I'm putting the team on my back, and I'm just going to run? Or
I wasn't necessarily putting the team on my back. There was plays there to make, and I went ahead and made them. I do have to disagree. Those sacks should not count against my rushing yards. I mean, if without that, I have like 88 rushing yards, which would have been great. But college football's got to change that real quick. I just saw the play was there to make, and I just wanted to make the play. I knew my team needed me to step up and make plays when it was there, and that was some of the plays that I needed to make.
What was the huddle like in that last drive?
It was awesome. Everybody, nobody was, skittish, nervous, anything. We were all confident in what we can do. We had a 2-minute drive last week, so we knew we could do it. We practiced that all the time with Coach Dews, against our defense, which is pretty hard going against our defense in a 2-minute. And we knew, hey, if we got that first down, that first completion, things were going to start rolling, and we were going to end up winning the game.
What's your first impression of this rivalry? Did it live up to the hype that you were expecting?
For sure, absolutely. It was a lot of fun. The crowd was there. I was surprised with how many West Virginia fans were there. It was loud on both sides. The Pitt fans, really brought it in the fourth quarter and helped us win that game. They brought a lot of energy, momentum, which is a big factor in football games, and we needed that in the fourth quarter, and the Pitt fans helped us get that.
Do you think that this win has brought you and your fellow teammates closer together, and in what ways?
I don't know if our team can get closer together. We're all brothers. We're always hanging out with each other. We're as close as a team I've ever been a part of. We're always helping each other. We're up there, watching film late at nights, just making sure everybody's, on the same page, making sure they know what they're supposed to do, making sure they're going to do their job. Yeah, games like these are fun, but I don't see our team getting any closer together. We're as close as they come.
There are consecutive penalties. It's 1st and 30. Can you take us through that play today, John?
It was, I knew it was man-to-man, and I knew Day is a big physical receiver that can go up and get the ball. I saw him stack the DB, and I said, hey, just give him a shot. So I threw it up there, and I thought I was holding it first. I was like, hey, at least we're going to get the penalty. And then I saw him come down with it, and I was like, hell yeah. I appreciate that, Day. Thanks for helping me out. And like momentum like that we were talking about earlier is just huge. Coming off, it's his first catch of the season, I'm pretty sure. Just catching that like that, in a big game like that was huge.
Is that a trust factor?
Oh yeah, you got to trust your receivers. I feel like I wasn't doing that in the first half, and in that in the third quarter, especially into the fourth quarter, I started trusting my guys. We were able to go out there and make some plays.
And those runs late in the fourth quarter, were they just giving you a different look, or was it just kind of time to take what they were giving you?
It was time to take what they were giving me. I was able to get out of the pocket, get vertical, and stop trying to, extend plays, like rolling out and anything like that. And I had some success doing that. They stopped that pretty quick. But at that point of the game, they were just, leaving me free rushing lanes, and I was able to just go up there and make some plays when I needed to.
What was Kate coaching you to do late in the second half when you guys were making those drives? Was there any adjustments he said, look for this or look for that? Or what are your conversations like as you're getting in those situations?
He told me to just trust my receivers, trust myself, trust the timing. He's big on trust. I got to, realize, receiver's going to be there. I just got to trust that the guy's going to be there. I got to trust the timing, got to trust my footwork, trust the O-line. Just big trust guy, which is something I needed to do. Did that end of the fourth quarter, and that's why we won the game.
How concerned were you at the end of the game where you had to leave the field because your helmet came off?
I wasn't concerned at all. I knew we were going to go in there and make the play we needed to. I was a little frustrated. Honestly, I wanted to go in there and, be a part of that play. But, Nate did a great job. He's a leader still on this team. He's been here for a while. The guys look up to him. Guys follow him. He was able to go in there, do what he needed to do to get that win, get that drive, get that touchdown.
We have 2 more. Into your college football career, you've done some pretty
impressive stuff so far. What is it about you? I'm sure you'll deflect credit to your teammates, but like, you know, what would you say to sort of explain that run you've been on? So.
You know, like you said, I'm gonna deflect it on my teammates. You know, I got some great teammates, great leaders on this team, great coaching too. You know, I got a lot of people that trust me, that believe in me. You know, ever since I got here, you know, they talk to how much trust and belief they have in me, that I'm gonna be able to go out there and make the plays that they need me to make. They put me in the position to make those plays. You know, I just got to trust myself that I'm gonna make those plays.
Do you feel like you have a different mentality, you and your team, when your back's up against the wall?
I guess so. You know, you kind of have to. Sorry, one sec. You know, when your back's against the wall in a big game like this, you know, you have to step up. You know, we got great guys on this team, great leaders that, you know, have been in situations like that. And we were in the situation last week, you know, we knew, hey, there's a couple things we got to do and we're going to be able to win this game.